Vitality is our ability to have spiritual, emotional, mental, and physical bliss. Some call it paradise. We call it a game.
Hey all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity, increase our womanly value, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow. Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your host, femininity coach, and author of The Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So I got a real quick video to show you guys and share with you guys. Very interesting. One of the few times that I'm showing a video that I actually like and appreciate to you guys, because what I'm really talking about today is why Black women keep men on child support, why they actually keep the guys there. So this video was really interesting in that vein. So let me go ahead and share the screen with you so you guys can hear it and see it. It's actually a really short clip, nothing but maybe 30 seconds or so. And so here we go.
So I decided to take my son's father off the child support because it was causing turmoil in our co-parenting relationship. Recently, I looked up a few places for him to get his CDL so that he could possibly start his own trucking company, or he can even carry loads and make money for himself. What I decided was, you know what, Brittany, let me change my mindset. Let me help him help us take care of our child, and that's co-parenting. So I decided to take my son.
So I thought that was a really, really interesting video clip. I'm proud of the young lady for the light bulb actually coming on, and instead of saying my, and saying ours, the child belongs to us. We made it, so we are the ones that need to take care of it. And I need to remove the obstacles from him so that he can actually help us take care of our child. See, sometimes, ladies, it's a simple switch of language. It's a switch of the mode, the switch of the mind where you have to come to, okay? So a lot of times, here are the three main reasons I found that Black women keep men on child support. Number one, it's an excuse for the chaos and the turmoil, okay? Number two, not interested in co-parenting. And number three, not interested in the well-being of the child, okay? Or getting help with raising the child, right? So if we deal with the chaos and the turmoil, see, a lot of women would listen to what she said and immediately accuse her of doing something wrong. Immediately, she's taking care of him because she mentioned finding places where, of work opportunities that will be better than what he's got going so that his income can be more and then he can help take care of the child better from a better financial standpoint. Okay. So she mentioned it ended the turmoil. The child support caused a lot of turmoil in between them. So, and it hindered and obstructed co-parenting from being done effectively. Okay. Because I've got a threat sitting here that I'm continuously implementing. It's not a dormant, it's an active threat that I have went and activated, and I'm using this weapon in this fight, quote unquote, with my children, with the father of my child or children. And a lot of Black women could have peace if you just did that much. It's a lot of y'all that don't gotta fight your baby daddy, talking about some he gotta fight for the child, but he's fighting you. The better question is, why are you fighting? And what are you fighting for? What's the outcome if you win? What's winning? Who determines the success of this? Who determines what's winning? Why are you fighting? You're the father of your children. Fight him for what? Fighting him to do what? You've invited an entity in between you that is working against all of you, working against you, working against him, working against the children involved. So all of y'all being worked against, all y'all being played, but you employ a threat level and then use it and then don't want him to feel threatened. That doesn't make any sense. You don't got peace between yourself and your children's father because you don't want the peace. You're not doing anything to get peace. You're doing everything to have war. You're doing everything as a fight. Everything is, everything is combative. Everything is chaotic. Everything is a struggle. Everything is, no, you can't have it. No, I'm not going to let you see kids. No, when you engage in parental alienation, it ain't no peace in that because you're fighting. And then you wonder why he just won't, be calm or be cool. Ain't nobody going to be cool when you're fighting. When you're fighting, you put down the weapon. He don't have a weapon to your head. You got a weapon to his. Because the amount of men on child support who get put on child support by the women way outweigh the amount of women that get put on child support from the fathers. Right? Because men don't automatically think to go to a threat to deal with parenting. And I don't know when Black women found that to be something that we needed to do. Why was that included in your parenting handbook? How to wield a threat. And that's supposed to, I guess, get him in line or keep him in line or whatever. He can't successfully co-parent and you're not thinking about it. It's not about that. You want the turmoil because you're trying to punish him for whatever. You punishing him for leaving. You punishing him because y'all don't have a relationship anymore romantically, or you punishing him because he got another woman, or you punish him. It's something along those lines. For whatever reason, you decided, I'm going to put this Negro on child support. He think he finna do this to me. I got something for him. I got something for him. You got something for him. That's a threat. Because you're using it specifically to hurt him. And how do you utilize something to hurt the father of the child that you had? Why is that a goal of yours? Why is that even in your mind to do in the first place? You're not interested in any type of co-parenting. You're not even thinking about long-term effects of your parental alienation, which usually happens hand in hand with the child support, because the child support is usually done vindictively. It's not done as a matter of, I gotta do it because blah, blah, blah. It's usually malicious. The intent behind you even doing it is malicious most of the time. Okay? So there's no honor. You're not trying to co-parent because there's no honor given nor respect had for the father of your children, just based on the fact that this is a man that I am connected with through forever in this way. Whether him and I have a romantic relationship or not, this man is now my family because he is the father of my child. He is the father of this child that I birthed into this world. And on that alone, there should be some modicum of respect and honor and some integrity. It's just certain stuff I'm not going to do to this man. It's certain things I'm not going to do specifically because he holds that position. See, y'all only like it when I'm the mother of your child, and you think that's supposed to hold some type of position, certain stuff he not supposed to do or allow to happen to you because of that position. Okay, let's roll with that. That actually has, that's reciprocal also. That just doesn't a benefit that come to you because you a baby mama. It's a benefit that come to him. There are certain things that I'm just not gonna drag this man through the mud. I'm not, because my child is watching me. This little boy or this little girl is watching me drag their father through the mud. Okay, they watch us argue, they watch us go back and forth, all of that these children are absorbing that. And to think that they too little just because they don't understand the details and the nuances of what's going on, to think that they don't absorb the energy of what's going on, that's where a lot of y'all make the biggest mistake, because children absorb the energy of everything, whether it's good or bad. Okay, so there's no sense of integrity connected to the fact this man fathered your child or children, and that you and him are family, and you and him have a connection, whether y'all have a romantic relationship together or not. And then lastly, the child is never considered in these battles that y'all got going on with the child support. In all this chaos, you're not thinking about the long-term effects of the child. What needs of my child aren't getting met because I'm engaged in parental alienation, because I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to get back at the father. I'm trying to punish the father, but really I'm punishing my child. I'm punishing this baby. I'm punishing this baby. I am creating circumstances to where relationships are damaged on all sides. Him and my relationship is in breakdown. So I can't even think a positive thought about a man that just X amount of time ago I was laid up with, lovey-dovey with, and pregnant with his baby. Right? And now all of a sudden when I think of this man, I can't even think of him in a positive light at all. Funny how that get triggered when you get pregnant. It always gets triggered, the dislike and the disdain for a man that you could kiss the ground he walked on, and now all of a sudden when you're pregnant, now all of a sudden the family can't work. It can't work. The relationship can't work, and then your relationship with him don't work. You make sure it don't work. You make sure you can't come back from it, and then you damage the relationship between his child and him by engaging in the parental alienation that most of the time comes with the child support. It's never really about a co-parenting situation, because co-parenting involves being calm and peaceful and thinking of the child's needs first before you think of your own. And there's too many of you too selfish that you don't do that. You don't do that. So then you involve an entity, like I said before, that is really working against the unity of the Black family. There has been no institution or no component of the institution that we live in that was designed for the Black family to be whole and healthy and prosperous. So calling in the dogs, I don't know why y'all think that does anything. It doesn't do anything but create crazy outcomes that last for generations. It's not even just for the moment. It lasts, and the effect, the residual effects and consequences of them choices, trying to drag him through, you know what I'm saying, the mud and through the court system because you mad, because you feel some type of way, because blah, 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 or whatever the case may have been. It's not even worth it. This is what you call a Pyrrhic victory. A Pyrrhic victory is a one in which you won, but the cost was so high as to render the winning a moot point. It wasn't worth it. You lost too much in the battle. You lost too much in the war. Yeah, you won, but at what cost did you do it? And this is actually in reference to King Pyrrhic, who won a war, but he lost so many soldiers that you can't even celebrate it. You can't even celebrate a victory because is it a victory? You don't know. You lost just as much as the person that lost. So that's a Pyrrhic victory. And a lot of Black women are engaged in a Pyrrhic victory. You ruin the child, you ruin the relationships, you ruin the identity of the child. They don't know who their father is, or they have a bad relationship with their father that was fostered by you. And then they have to spend all of that time in resentment of their father, usually for no good reason. And then have to wait until their adulthood, if they do so, and try to reach out to their father and get his side of the story and actually try to repair a relationship that should never have been broken in the first place. This is why y'all like to keep child support. But shout out to the young lady who figured it out. She figured out a lot more than what you old heads is figuring out. Y'all put that crap in her head. She saw it. She saw y'all doing it. She thought that was what she was supposed to do. Till she figured out it was stupid. And no one wins. Good for her. So sound off in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Like, share, subscribe to the channel if you have not. Once again, I'm your host, The Crimson Cure, and this was my perspective. Bye-bye, Crimsonites.
Hey guys, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. And if you've got more to say on the topic, leave a comment down below. Also, don't forget to support our sponsor, who so graciously supports this channel by clicking the description box and the link for A-Game at agameherbal.com. You can go ahead and get a 10% discount off of your next purchase using the code Kendra10. This has been yet another Crimson Cure production, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.